Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. So we got Bitcoin here on the daily trading at $54,300, and we're not seeing a rebound here. However, this isn't terrible, guys. This is not terrible. I know, on the surface it might feel like, is this the beginning of a bear market? We are seeing Bitcoin hold right now, so it is holding this level. As you guys can see, a lot of trading volume leading up to this, and now just low trading volume down here. If you're paying attention to the bottom of the screen, we are seeing price vacillation not really move too much, anywhere between 50, we'll say 53.5 and 55.5, give or take. So not a lot of fluctuation for Bitcoin. It's good to see that this price is holding. Let me throw a Fibonacci here on the Bitcoin chart. Real quickly for you guys, the top back in the spring, down to the bottom here from back in the summer, we are still holding the 0.702 in and around here. So that is good news. Of course, still making higher lows. And next thing we need to see higher highs. So not too much movement since yesterday. And with regards to Bitcoin, I'm just going to bring up this tweet here from Michael Van de Pope. We are still assuming, or at least this particular analyst is, that a bull run is going to continue into 2022, and we are not going to see that decline until 2023, and that is when we could possibly see a bottom. What he's saying is that we could see a $250,000 Bitcoin, which is a number that I've been hearing from some analysts. I know some will suggest that this is way too high, completely out of reach, and that the bottom will actually be at $60,000. And he's taken a look at this chart, and my thoughts is that his thinking is that this is going to be a prolonged bull market. As usual, people underestimate the speed of the blow-off tops. This coming from Bordeaux X here. It could be over in 45 days. Other people here chiming in with their 2 cents on the matter. Loot Dog here saying $250,000 in 2022 would run out of room based on the Dave the Wave log growth curve. So there are a few people here that are agreeing and others that are saying, now, it's just not going to happen in this bull run. I saw this from the official Bitcoin Twitter account. It appears Bitcoin is seeing a lengthening of cycles due to a growing market cap, which leads to a lower return on investment per cycle. So we know for one thing, lower return on investment, which we've definitely talked about on this channel. If you are invested in Bitcoin, this is why many of us invested in altcoins to see that high ROI. But we also have to pay attention to this. The tweet goes on to say, or there might be just another surprise or two in store. So here's a chart with Bitcoin price growth since cycle low. And so it gives you the 4 bull runs, including the current one that we're in. Down here are days since capitulation. So since we've seen the Bitcoin low, since we've seen it capitulate. And as you guys can see here, all 3 times before this time here, which is in purple. So the first one would be in blue, 2010 to 2011. It stopped in and around here. So that would mark about 481 or 82 days before capitulation, maybe a little bit more. The scale down here is truncated a little bit. The second epoch is in red from 2011 to 2015, bringing us all the way out to here. 1,150, 60 days, give or take. Epoch 3, even longer than that, from 2015 to 2018. As you guys can see over here on the right-hand side, bringing us close to 1,440 days. And now we're in Epoch 4, guys, from 2018 till 2021. And of course, some are suggesting this could go into 2022. So considering we've seen this in the past, former Bitcoin cycles taking longer and longer to complete before capitulation, does this mean that we have even seen our all-time high as of yet? Now again, this is capitulation, so this is the entire cycle up and then down to its next low, entire cycle up, then down to its next low, entire cycle up, and then down to its next low. And even if you look at the highs in Epoch 1, 2, and 3, the highs also took longer to complete. Well, in Epoch 4 right now, 2018 to 2021, we are almost on par with where we were in Epoch 3. So $65,000, is that the high, or $69,000 rather? Is that going to be the high for Bitcoin? Have we completed this cycle? Even just looking at this, the Bitcoin price growth since cycle low, it does not look like that is the case. So to Michael Van de Pope's point here, could we see a $250,000 Bitcoin? I mean, it might go up that high. I don't personally think it's going to go up that high. However, I certainly don't think the bull run is over quite yet. And so, taking a look at our portfolios, many of us looking at XRP saying, but it's down 92.5 cents. Oh no, the sky is falling, guys. Everything is down. Nothing to worry about. I've talked about XRP and this price level here, the 0.236. It's still holding. I mean, it is coming dangerously close. I am not going to lie, but it is still holding that price level. If I zoom in on the hourly, you guys can see XRP still holding here. We did see a bit of a drop down to about 88.5, and now it's back up. XRP trading at about 92.5. So still above the 0.236, holding above this level. Even zooming out on this chart here, when I take the Fibonacci from the top of the last bull market down to the trough of the bear market, we can see the 0.236 holding strong at roughly 86 cents, 87 give or take, and that is retracing from a former resistance level from back in 2018, April of 2018. So that's got to hold, guys, and we're still making higher lows on the XRP chart. Although, this is kind of a moot point because Bitcoin is really going to be the driver. Bitcoin is going to see that final leg up. Money will then flow out of Bitcoin into altcoins. Then we're going to see those altcoins pop. Let's not forget, many of these altcoins still have not seen their all-time highs yet. XRP is one of them. BCH, I believe, is another one of them. I have some money invested in BCH because it is a laggard. Just full disclosure here. So Bitcoin Cash did see a high in the last bull run of $4,344. Right now it's trading at $552. And even back in May, we only saw a high of about $1,629. So if you still are looking to invest in cryptocurrencies, I would suggest the laggards, those who have not seen their all-time high yet, especially if you are just trading spec, if you're just looking to make money for the shorter term time frame. Again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just what I have been doing. My bags are packed now. I am not investing in any more cryptocurrencies, at least not at this moment in time. This from Bond Crypt XRP, guys. Just with regards to what's going on in many different countries, we've heard similar things from central banks all over the world, and now the Bank of Tanzania has started preparations for its CBDC project, keeping abreast with development on the continent. The Bank of Tanzania, or the BOT, has started preparations for its digital currency to ensure the country is not left behind others in adopting central bank digital currencies. This coming from a Bloomberg report. The announcement follows reports that Zanzibar, an autonomous Tanzanian region off the coast of East Africa, is also keen on adopting digital currencies. The move by the BOT, which is the Bank of Tanzania, which was confirmed by Governor Florence Luoga, also comes almost a month after the Central Bank of Nigeria became the first central bank on the continent to launch a CBDC. Explaining why the BOT is now eager to launch its CBDC, Luoga is quoted highlighting importance of not being left behind, saying, to ensure that our country is not left behind the adoption of central bank digital currencies, the Bank of Tanzania has already begun preparations to have its own CBDC. This is the global plan. The World Economic Forum, global elites around the world have a lot of influence on central banks. And so central banks have a lot of pressure on them to move in this direction. This is why the IMF was very, very critical of El Salvador, for example, because El Salvador wanted to move to Bitcoin. Sure enough, they did. The country's president said, I do not care what you guys say. We're moving in the direction we see fit. And to that point there, former head of the IMF, Christine Lagarde, currently now at the ECB, the European Central Bank, had this to say in an interview just recently. This from Anders L. Listen to Lagarde. They really don't want any cryptos to compete with fiat. She brings up high energy consumption and pay attention to CBDCs. The central banks need to work with the private sector to achieve interoperability. So he's saying, for those of you guys interested in the quant cryptocurrency or XRP, etc., this is why we're in this, guys. This is where we're going to see the true value, the future value of cryptocurrencies. Listen to Christine Lagarde in this clip here.
So for hundreds of years, governments and central banks have issued currency, and the currency is used for things to buy things, sell things, and so forth, and to price assets. Now, some people have come along and invented various things called cryptocurrencies. Central banks are trying to adjust to what that means for them. So do you think that cryptocurrencies are a plus for the global economy, or is it too early to tell?
Cryptos are not currencies, full stop. Cryptos are highly speculative assets that claim their fame as currency, possibly, but they're not. They are not. I think we have to distinguish between cryptos that are those highly speculative, suspicious occasionally, and high intensity in terms of energy consumption assets, but they're not a currency. On the other hand, you have those stable coins that are beginning to proliferate, which some big techs are trying to promote and push along the way, which are a different animal and need to be regulated where there has to be oversight that corresponds to the business that they are actually conducting, irrespective of how they name themselves. And in all that, you have the central banks who are prompted by demand of customers to produce something that will make the central bank and central bank currencies fit for the century we're in, which is why we're now all looking at CBDC, central bank digital currencies, so that instead of having banknotes and cash in our pockets or in our wallet, we can have exactly the same thing, but in a digital form. So all of us are working on this, and certainly I was keen to push the CBDC issue on our agenda, because I believe that we have to stand ready for that.
So cryptocurrencies, according to Christine Lagarde, are not currencies. They're highly speculative assets that the IMF, the ECB, all those organizations do not want us to invest in. They know it is a way for us to get rich, and they want to squash it. And this is why they're using Gary Gensler at the helm to really kind of push through regulatory clarity to nip it in the bud so that us, the common people, cannot get rich or limit our wealth-making ability, and they're doing this through the exchanges. The central banks have a vested interest in a CBDC, governments do too, because they ultimately want pure visibility and control over where we are spending, over what we are doing. And so again, this is a double-edged sword because we hold XRP, so we have a vested interest because we know XRP is one of those examples of the lubricant that's really going to get these transactions flowing in a world with CBDCs. But the negative side to that is how society is going to change, how government is looking to have more control over us and see where we are spending our money. So is there a solution? I've been thinking about it more and more, and the guys who have said, I'm buying cryptocurrencies and I am never cashing out of them. At first I thought to myself, why would you never cash out of your crypto? It doesn't make sense. But to see where the world is going, to understand that the control is really the issue, if you have autonomy over your own finances, this is really where it's going to be beneficial to own cryptocurrencies, because you can transact even if you do hold XRP. And let's say one day XRP hits $589 per coin. Well, you have a wallet full of XRP, and now you can transact with someone else directly. You can get rid of the middleman and just transact purely from one crypto wallet to another using one XRP or 0.01 or whatever it is to purchase what you want to purchase. But just going back to the regulations for a second, it's interesting. Real XRP Boy pointed this out. Everyone got the memo, including our beloved SEC. All of the regulators and policymakers are still playing dumb. Meanwhile, they are all over crypto like flies on crap. All of what's happening is just way too funny, guys. He brought up this document from the GAO, the Government Accountability Office. Okay, and this was from May of 2014, talking about virtual currencies, emerging regulatory law enforcement, and consumer protection challenges. Now, remember, this is when cryptos were going down. They really had not seen the bottom of the bear market in that year. I believe that was 2015 before they started really kind of ramping up, and we saw the height in 2017. So you got to put this into context. Listen, though, to what they said about Ripple and XRP. So let me just read you this up here first. While Bitcoin is the most widely used virtual currency, numerous others have been created. For example, dozens of decentralized virtual currencies are based on the Bitcoin protocol, and they talk about Litecoin, Aurora Coin, Peercoin, Dogecoin, so on and so forth. They talk about market size. However, as of March 31st, 2014, the total reported value of each of these cryptocurrencies was less than $400 million, ranging from about $33 million in Dogecoin to about $346 million in Litecoin. Other virtual currencies that have been created are not based on the Bitcoin protocol. So now they're differentiating some coins from Bitcoin. One of the more prominent examples is XRP, which is used within the decentralized payment system called Ripple. So also naming it decentralized. Ripple allows users to make peer-to-peer transfers in any currency. A key function of XRP is to facilitate a conversion from one currency to another. For example, if a direct conversion between Mexican pesos and Thai baht is not available, the pesos can be exchanged for XRP and then the XRP for Thai baht. As of March 31st, 2014, the total value of XRP was $878 million. So look at that, this government document, okay, using an example of where XRP facilitates transfers from a currency to another currency. It is the bridge currency. And so despite what Christine Lagarde says here, right, I think she's really focusing on those cryptocurrencies. Well, she does talk about energy consumption. So definitely the proof of work coins, the Bitcoins of the world, putting a negative slant on those ones. But the cryptocurrencies that obviously are going to solve problems are definitely going to be the ones that thrive. Here's just another statement from that same report. In 2013, the SEC formed an internal digital currency working group, which aims to foster information sharing internally and externally. According to the SEC, the working group consists of approximately 50 members among the SEC's divisions and offices. So just to make a note of that, the SEC also mentioned in this document the Government Accountability Office, also noting that XRP is used as a bridge currency to facilitate transactions. Wanted to thank Real XRP Boy for pointing us to that. FTSO.eu here pointing this out. This is big. Gala Games, because Ethereum is terrible. This is what they tweeted out a few months ago. We have decided to accept payment in other altcoins for Gala Games founders nodes. So this just stating that you can now purchase with XRP, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and BNB and other coins. People are realizing that XRP is so efficient for transfers. And so, more people are just going to be utilizing it, even for those day-to-day transactions, right? If I am to on-ramp money into an exchange and I want to buy some obscure altcoin, what will I do? I mean, I've done this. I've actually done this personally. On-ramp my fiat, buy the XRP, get the XRP over to the exchange that trades my obscure altcoin, then convert the XRP either to USDT if there's not a native pairing, or do the transfer directly, XRP to whatever coin I want to buy. And this is why I like BITRUE too, guys. BITRUE is another exchange that has so many XRP pairings. I believe it is one of the ones that have the most XRP to altcoin pairings. So something very important to note if you guys don't have a BITRUE account, interested to sign up, I do have an affiliate link in the description. You can use it if you want. You don't have to use it. Wanted to bring this up, guys, from Tag XRP. Can you short XRP on Kraken, but purchasing is halted? Am I reading this right? I used to day trade and swing trade, but I've never shorted any crypto. Is this true? I've never used Kraken. So I'm just bringing this to you guys. I don't know if you guys use Kraken. I do not know the answer to this either. Here's the statement. As we remember, back in January of 2021, Kraken did halt the trading of XRP like many other exchanges. However, margin trading is currently available on Kraken with Ripple's XRP. So note that. Bank XRP here just clearing this up. XRP is available on Kraken to non-US residents. Pierpont Mining saying, wait, so cannot buy but you can short? WTF. Jay Hodel down here saying, to be honest, it should be called XRP. XRP, and he's just referring to the name here. We know the cryptocurrency is not called Ripple, although we do see it labeled this way quite a bit. But wouldn't that be interesting? You're able to short XRP, however, you're not able to buy long. Makes you wonder why, and I do not know if this is just a US resident, rest of the world issue or not. Put in your 2 cents down in the comment section. Wanted to also bring this up, guys, from Martin Volk here. Ripple XRP news, crypto casinos versus XRP margin trading. Where is it easier to increase the odds? So here's an article, XRP margin trading, dangerous kind of gambling. I know you guys are probably seeing your XRP portfolios moving downward. And so some people are getting frustrated with this, thinking of ways that they can leverage their XRP. Let's say you long XRP at $1 with 10x leverage. If you want to quadruple your assets, you will have to wait for XRP to rise to $1.30. In this situation, the liquidation price for your position will be around 90 cents. Arguably, in the current market conditions, your position may sooner reach the liquidation price than your target price. Alternatively, you may bet twice on even odds and get the same amount, provided you are lucky enough. In this case, the probability of winning will be at 25%. Of course, this is also not much. but it is better than getting burnt out by bad decisions. The experience of thousands of broke traders doesn't lie. So this is just a website just kind of instructing you where you can go and bet your XRP if you are sick of seeing the price dwindle. Now guys, by no means am I suggesting that you should be gambling your cryptocurrency. This is not a strategy that I condone. However, it is an available strategy to you. However, here are some of the games with the highest chances of winning: XRP Blackjack, Casino Hold'em, Roulette, Craps. As with crypto exchanges, not all casinos are equally honest with their players. Some of them may delay payment or deliberately lower returns. To choose a reliable casino, check out the reviews online. Players rarely tell if everything goes well. However, rest assured, they will leave a ton of furious comments if something goes wrong. One of the best places to play XRP is LTC Casino. The casino is geared towards cryptocurrency holders and also accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Dogecoin. Some of the main advantages there: instant payouts, no verification, maximum possible return to player in all games. By and large, these are some of the main factors that you should pay attention to when picking a casino. And then it gives you guys some more information down here. Guys, I will leave this in the description if you are interested. I get it. Prices aren't going the way we want at this moment in time, but guys, stay focused. Don't get frustrated. I know it's easy to get very frustrated, but patience will prevail. I just saw another article, The Holy Grail of Crypto Traders. I'm not going to go over this in depth, but I will leave it in the description if you are interested. Consistent average returns of over 5%. Over 2,000 data points consistently demonstrate a singular truth: crypto asset prices tend to increase when this quant algorithm identifies bullish conditions. So this just describes another algorithm here by Vortex, and it shows you guys some statistics here. Time after score gives you the amount of hours, what the score was, and then what the yield was, going up to over 6% in some cases, 5 to 6%. Ultimately suggesting good things come to those who wait, and they do the math. 5 or 6% return on investment over a week may not seem like a lot in these days of the bull run, but don't be fooled. Studies showed that short-term traders often lose money. One recent paper estimated that 97% of all individuals who persisted for 300 days in the Brazilian equities futures market fell into this category. Other studies have demonstrated similar results. I think for a lot of us, we have been patient, and this is kind of the time where I think many people are losing their patience. Seeing XRP go back under a certain psychological price is likely getting people very, very frustrated. But guys, hold tight. A bull run is just around the corner, especially if we see a prolonged bull run, and a $250,000 potential Bitcoin. That would definitely cause the rest of the crypto market to rally. XRP could even blow past that $10 to $15 price point. I also just wanted to bring this to you guys. Don't forget this from SB Investments here. XRP active addresses counter. Look how many people bought XRP. Insane. In comparison to 2017, and the price was $3.40 back then. Price will soon catch up, and so here's just a demonstration of XRP active address accounts. Back in 2017, during that bull run, we saw it spike, right? Leading into 2018 when we saw that all-time high over here. Then the active addresses dipped down, and guys, now look at where we are. Look at how much more popular XRP has become, and the price is still just under $1. If XRP could get up to $3.80 back here, who knows where it could go once we see those altcoins run. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.